and welcome to my 30-minute shared yoga class. My name is Evelyn. Today's class, we're going to be focusing on our core, our legs, and our balance. I will be teaching you different methods, so I want you to be mindful of your body and choose the method that best suits you. For my class today, all you're going to need is your chair, a yoga mat, no socks, yoga socks. If you don't have a yoga mat, I highly recommend wearing your sneakers. Always have water close by, so if you need to take a water break, stop and take a water break. So let's get started in this wonderful journey with an open heart and a clear mind. Let's go ahead and sit. So if you're sitting all the way in the back of your chair, I want you to lift yourself up, slide yourself forward, and test it. If this is where you're at today, stay right here. If you can slide yourself forward a little bit more, somewhere in the center of the chair, slide and test it out. If it doesn't feel right for you, slide it back. Legs should be hip width apart, so if you place your hand on the knee, slide it towards your hip. Should be nicely lined up. It's a good indicator. The back of your heel should line up with the back of the knee, so placing your index finger and just sliding it, you can slide your foot forward or back, making sure that heel is lined up with the back of your knee. Adjust your other side. Place your hand on top. Let's do little circles on our shoulders. And let's just drop it. Palms facing up. And we're going to relax for a few seconds and go over a yoga breath. So you're going to tilt your head forward and gently close your eyes. And I want you to relax your belly, relax your shoulders, your fingers, your toes. And let's go over the first breath. It's a nice deep breath. Inhale through the nose, nice and deep, and exhale through the mouth. One more time, take a nice deep breath. Inhale through the nose, and exhale through the mouth. Second yoga breath is an inhale through the nose, and an exhale through the nose. Inhale, and exhale. I want you to go back to your natural breath and choose the yoga breath that best suits you. Take a nice deep breath, inhale, and exhale. As you clear the mind and open the heart, placing yourself here and now. Take a nice deep breath, inhale, and exhale. As we get ready to start this wonderful journey together. Very gently, you're going to start wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes. Relax them, make little shoulder rolls as you bring your head back center, open your eyes. Take a nice deep breath as you bring your hands to the side of your body. Now you're nice and tall, you're going to lift up. And you're going to bring it back down. So take a nice deep breath, inhale as you're lifting, and exhale. One more time, inhale, and exhale. From here, we're going to go to a wonderful mountain pose. Your shoulders are back, fingertips to the earth. You're going to press down with your toes, follow your feet, heel, feeling the earth. You're sitting nice and grounded on your chair, fingertips all the way down, like someone's pulling those fingers and someone's pulling you from the crown of your head all the way up. And you're nice and tall, and take a nice deep breath. Inhale and exhale. As you gently bring those arms back up, praying hands, center heart, relaxing your shoulders, and take a nice deep breath. As you turn your head to the right and hold it, take a nice deep breath. As you gently bring it back center, we're going to turn it to the other side and hold. Take a nice deep breath. As you gently bring it back center. Reach in front of you. Open the heart. Take a nice deep breath. As you bring those hands into cactus arms, you're going to bend the elbow. You can hold it right here, open the fingers, or you can just slide it up and open and take a nice deep breath. Inhale and exhale. As you bring those fingers together, you're bringing it back down, bringing it back to praying hands. Very gently, left hand's going to go up. So it's not straight up, it's got a little angle going. Right hand, take a nice deep breath, and you're going to tilt, tilt, tilt to the right. As you gently bring it back to center, both hands together, praying hands, take a nice deep breath. Left hand, right. You're going to tilt, tilt to their side. Take a nice deep breath. And gently bring it back to center. Praying hands. We're going to place our hands on top of our thighs. We're going to bring your hands towards, your hands are towards your thighs, and now we're just slide them towards your knee. So we're going to go into our cow-cat stretch. So continue with the view. You're looking at me straight. And I'm going to sit in the side of my chair so you can see a side view. So we're going to do this twice. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Now we're going to go ahead and take a nice deep breath as you're going to slide those hands towards your body. Keep the arms closed, and you're going to open the chest, arching the back. And gently going to release it, going back to your neutral line. I'm going to take a nice deep breath. One more time, take a nice deep breath as you slide. Elbows back, a little arch in the back. Take a nice deep breath as you hold it here. And we're going to slide it back. Facing you again. And from here, we're going to cross it. And we're going to hinge forward. So we're going to hinge forward very gently. And hold it. You can place your hand on the knee. Press option 2. And you can slide it. And take a nice deep breath. A little deeper if you like. Slide it back. Cross. Nice and tall. Let's go back into that wonderful mountain pose. Pulling your shoulders back. Now we're going to go into a camel pose. So we're going to open, open. So it's a little bit wider than the width of your chair. Make sure your knees are nicely bent. And we're going to use our arms for support. So you're going to place one hand behind you, the other hand. You're going to place your left hand on your right elbow, right hand on your left elbow. So you continue with the view that you have when you're looking at me straight. And I'm going to go back into a side view so you can see my support. So I'm supporting my lower back in this wonderful camel pose as you take a nice deep breath, and very gently you're going to tilt back, opening up your shoulders. So you're going to start looking a little bit higher up, and you're going to hold it right where you feel it, keeping those arms right on the lower back for support. And we're going to take a nice deep breath as we bring it back to center. We're going to cross it, and we're going to hinge forward. And we're going to go ahead and bring it back. This time I want you to make a little fist for second option. Do you need to do this? No, you can continue with your arm support if you like. Or you can make little fists. Now, look at my elbows, they're kind of wide. Now I'm gonna bring those elbows together like I'm squeezing a beach ball right in my back. I'm gonna try to squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And now I'm gonna start arching the back as I look up, squeezing those elbows together, and take a nice deep breath. My fist is my lower back for support. Take a nice deep breath. As you gently release it, cross it, and let's hinge forward one more time. And take a nice deep breath. As we lift it back up. Now we're going to bring our legs again, shoulder width apart, sitting at the edge of your chair. So right here. So let's work our little toes and our feet. So you're going to press with your toes, ball of your feet, you're going to lift your heels up. Now you're going to bring it down. You're going to press with the heel, you're going to lift your little toes up. Now I want you to wiggle those toes a little. Little wiggle. Now hold it, bring it back down, lift the heel up, all the way up. And bring it back down, press with that, with your heels, lift your ball of your feet and your toes, and let's wiggle them again. Now let's bring it back down. One more time, heels up. Bring it down. Lift and wiggle. Let's bring it back down. So we're going to start with the right leg. We're going to keep the right leg down. Left leg, we're going to slide it forward, stretching it out. And we're going to lift it. We're going to point and flex. How high you have to go? You don't have to go too high, so you can keep it a little lower if you like. You can keep it right here. You can flex and point, flex and point, flex and point. Last one. And slide it back. Let's do the right leg. You're going to slide. You're going to flex and point, flex and point, flex and point, flex and point. Slide it back. Next option, we're going to go a little higher. So you're going to slide it, you're going to lift it up. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. One more time. And bring it down and slide it back. Right leg. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. Last one. Bring it down and slide it back. From here, we're going to place our hands right where our third eye, forehead. So if I place it on my forehead, I'm going to bring it forward just a little bit away from my forehead, but it's the same height as my forehead. Elbows are bent. And we're going to lift one leg at a time. We're going to do this 3 times. So you're going to flex your foot, you're going to lift and alternate. You're going to bring the arms just a little bit low. Working the core. Last one. And hold it. From here, we're going to lift and do a little gentle twist, bringing those arms a little lower. Then we're going to bring it back up. And we're going to alternate. A little gentle twist. Last one. And bring it back down. And roll your shoulders back. Now we're going to go into some of our balance poses. So the first pose we're going to do is going to be what we call a palm tree. So you're going to press with your toes, all of your feet. You're going to lift up the heel. And you're going to bring your right hand up, left hand up, and hold it right here. Take a nice deep breath. And gently going to bring it back down, back down. Roll your shoulders back. Here we go again. Right, left, right arm, left arm. Take a nice deep breath. And very gently, we're going to bring it down and down. Now we're going to go into our tree pose. So we're going to start with the right leg staying. Tree pose. You can cross it. Now I'm going to slide myself more to the edge. I'm going to open up my hip flexor here. So I have it across, so option one would be right here. I have it like across, so I'm not going to move it any further. And we're going to hold it here. Option two, you're going to bring it to the side of your foot, right on the side. You can just open it here. Make sure that that right knee is between the second and third. Open your hip flexor. You can keep it here, or you can bring those branches up. You can also slide it up if you like. A little bit more challenging. Take a nice deep breath. As I bring my branches down, sliding it back down. So let's go to the other side. So first option, you can just cross it, open the hip flexor, make sure that left knee is between the second and third, and you can hold it here. Next option, you can put it right on the side. So you're going a little bit deeper, so my foot is on the side, my right foot's on the side of my left leg, nicely open, and I can bring my branches up, and I can slide it up below the knee and hold it. And take a nice deep breath. Choose the one that best suits you. As we gently bring it back nicely, and take a nice deep breath. Now we're going to go into our triangle pose. So triangle pose, you're going to open up again. You're going to slide your foot forward. So it's a very soft bend on the knees, and you're nice and wide. So first we're going to start with the right. So you're going to place your right hand on your knee. You're going to give it a little turn here. The left hand goes up. So I'm going to go a little wider so you can see me better. And we're going to hold it right here. So you're going to look up and take a nice deep breath. And gently I'm going to bring it back to center. Then I'm going to go ahead, place my hand. I'm going to try to extending my hand, not bending. So I'm trying to extend the left. I'm going to look up and take a nice deep breath. As I gently bring it back to center. Second option, take a nice deep breath. So you're going to lift arm, left hand, where your knee's at, and you're going to slide it down, and you're going to hold it right here. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale and exhale. So I'm going a little bit below my knee. You don't have to be here. You can stay up a little higher and take a nice deep breath. As I gently bring it back to center. Here, try the other side. So I'm starting here, now I'm going to slide, 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 and hold it. So I look up and take a nice deep breath. As I gently bring it back to center, bringing my legs together. So you take a nice deep breath, let's bring those arms up and to the side into that wonderful mountain pose, shoulder back. So your rollers are always rolling back. So now we're going to go into our standing poses. And we're going to try to do our balance poses standing. You can continue doing the poses on the chair without any problems. Shoulders back, you're going to press toes, ball of your feet. Take a nice deep breath as we go into our standing mountain pose. Shoulders back and take a nice deep breath. Inhale and exhale. So we're going to walk to the right side of our chair all the way to the back. So all your poses are the first few poses, your balance poses, we're going to do on the back of your chair. So we'll be doing here our palm pose and our tree pose. Now I'm gonna go to the side of the chair so you can see me. But you should be right back here. So you can always have the back of your chair in case you need to balance, you're losing your balance, you can bring it back. So I'm gonna go on the side. And the first pose we're gonna do is gonna be our palm tree pose. So here we go, I'm gonna lift all the way up, soft knee. You should have both hands on the back of the chair. And I just want you to bring one arm up. And then look for your balance. You can let go. You're gonna bring both arms up and hold it. Very gently, you're gonna bring your one arm back. Look, going forward. And I'm gonna bring the other arm back and take a nice deep breath. Let's do it one more time. So remember, you're back here doing this. You're right here doing it. So you have both hands on the back of the chair. Pressing, you're gonna lift your heels. So if you're only here, this is where you're at, lifting one arm, this is perfectly fine. If you've got your balance, you can bring both. This is great. So hold it right here and take a nice deep breath. As we gently bring it back down. Let's go into our tree pose. So I'm gonna start with my right leg. So you're right here behind the chair. Again, you're always behind the chair. I'm on the side so you can see it better. So we're gonna bring all the way to the right leg. So you're shifting the weight to the right leg, so your hips, everything, all the weight's being shifted. We're gonna place my right hand, center of heart. I'm gonna bend the left, bringing it to my tippy toes, and now I'm gonna open, 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 open. I'm gonna bring the sole of my foot close to the side of my right leg. I'm gonna hold it right here. This is perfectly fine. If you can let go, look for your balance. If you can slide it up, below the knee. You can hold it here, this is great. If you can bring the branches up, take a nice deep breath. As you gently bring it back down, sliding it down. Now your weight is evenly, both sides. Holding to the back of the chair, you're going to shift the weight now to the other side, to the left side, micro bend the knee. Shift all that weight, so hips, everything's all shifted. Left side. Now, tippy toes. You're gonna turn. Again, one hand, center of heart. Look for your balance. And now you place both hands. If this is where you're at today, it's perfectly fine. If you can lift your branches. If you can slide it up below the knee. Take a nice deep breath. As we gently bring our branches down and slide it back down. And take a nice deep breath. Now I want you to walk yourself to the side of your chair. So now you're going to be the side of the chair. And we're going to do an L. So here's my L. So my left foot is going that direction, which is like an angle. Looking at that wall there. And my right foot's going forward. I'm going to take a step. I'm going to micro bend my knees so I'm not locking them, but I'm not really bending them a lot, just a little micro bend. And I'm going to bring my arms out. It's like I was going to do warrior 2, but of course I'm not bending the knee. And I'm just going to tilt, 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 tilt. And I'm going to place my hand on top of the bottom of the chair. And I'm going to look up. Here I am into this wonderful triangle. You take a nice deep breath. Now as I gently bring it back, 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 back. And bring my legs together. Inhale and exhale. Let's walk into the other side. So now my right foot is in an angle. My left foot straight. I'm gonna take a step back. So I'm making sure that my heels are nicely lined up. Back again. Got my wall here. So I'm gonna be right here. Now I'm gonna tilt, 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 tilt. Now I'm looking up, taking a nice deep breath. As I gently bring it back. And I'm gonna bring it back together. Inhale and exhale. We're rolling your shoulders. So I'm gonna walk myself in front. I'm gonna take a nice deep breath. I'm gonna swamp dive into my chair gently. And take a nice deep breath. From here, inhale, so I'm gonna reach up. And exhale. Now we're going to bring our hands to the right leg, and we're gonna slide that right leg forward. And gently gonna slide it, slide your hands right where your knees at, and hold as you're hinging forward. And take a nice deep breath. As you gently slide it back. And let's go into our pigeon pose. So in my pigeon pose, first option, you're gonna cross it, open, just like you're doing your little tree pose. We're gonna place our hands on top of our thighs, and now we're gonna go ahead and hinge forward and hold it. And bring it back up. And a switch. Both hands, slide it. Slide your left leg, so you're extending that left leg. Now we're gonna slide it, slide it, slide it, hinging forward. And you're gonna hold it. Don't go below the knee, just hold it right here. As I gently bring it back up. Now I'm gonna go into my pigeon pose, hands on top, shoulders back. Take a nice deep breath, and I'm gonna hinge forward. I'm gonna gently lift it back and bring it back center. So the second option for your pigeon would be lift, flex, line up the heel with the knee, placing your hands, just placing them. Make sure your foot is flexed, and you're gonna gently place your hands on top of your ankle, side of the knee, and we're gonna gently hinge forward, hinge forward. Now when you're hinging forward, you see I'm not pressing, your knee's gonna go down, so it's gonna line up even better and give you a deeper stretch. And we're gonna lift back up. Switch. Now we're gonna bring your other leg. So this leg, you're gonna notice that I do have a hip flexor problem here. As you see, it doesn't line up as nicely as I would like it to, or as it should. But it is, I'm having pain in my hip flexor. So personally, I would modify this one. I would probably keep it here, which feels a lot better with a stretch. But I'm gonna stretch a little deeper here. So I'm gonna make sure it's flexed. I'm gonna make sure that this knee is as low as it can go. Placing my hands, not pushing. Take a nice deep breath, and I'm gonna bring it forward, bring it forward, bring it forward, bring it forward, and hold it. And take a nice deep breath. And as you can see, this side of my leg, which is my left leg, it's not really going down, lining up with my heel. And that's okay, I still can feel the stretch, which is what I really want, is to stretch it. And I'm gonna bring it back up. And back down. Bringing your hands to the side, take a nice deep breath. Inhale. And exhale, so we bring our hands cross. And we're gonna go ahead and do a gentle twist to the right. Keep your neck aligned with your spine, so you're Your neck is moving with your spine, so nicely lined up. You can stay here. You can place right hand on the side, left hand on the side of the right leg. You can go a little deeper if you like, only if you want. And take a nice deep breath. Gently release it, cross it, and bring it back to center. As you go to the other side, very gently. Bring one arm, the other. Twist a little more and hold it, and take a nice deep breath. As you gently release it, cross it, and bring it back to center. Take a nice deep breath. As we're going to go ahead and bring it into our wonderful mountain pose. We're rolling our shoulders back into this wonderful mountain pose. Take a nice deep breath. Let's go into our cactus arms. And lift it up and press back and open the heart. Bring the fingers together, bring it down, praying hands, center of heart. Take a nice deep breath as we tilt the head to the right. And back to center. So we're going to tilt it to the side. And we're going to bring it back to center. Now we're going to take a few seconds just to relax. So you can slide yourself back all the way to the back of the chair, or just leave some space between your back and the back of the chair. Placing your hands on top of your thighs. We're going to roll our shoulders back, relax the shoulders. We're going to relax our fingers and our belly, and we're going to tilt our head forward gently. Very gently as you close your eyes and take a nice deep breath. Inhale and exhale. And with each breath you take, I want you to relax. Relax your toes, your fingers, your shoulders, your elbows. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale and exhale. As you follow your breath, inhale through the nose, nice and deep. Feeling that cool breath as it enters your body, as it travels through your body. As you gently exhale, the warm breath. One more time, take a nice deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Shoulders relax, your fingers are relaxed, toes are relaxed. Your head's nice and relaxed. Your eyes are gently closed. You can picture your heart as it's flowing with your breath. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale and exhale. As you go to your third eye, where you see that picture so clear as your heart is so gently beating to the crown of your head. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale and exhale. As your mind is clear, your heart is open as we get ready to start this wonderful journey, this wonderful day. Very gently, you're going to start moving your fingers, moving your toes, a little circle roll. So you drop it, relax. So you open your eyes, take a nice deep breath. So you're going to reach up. Now you're going to go nice and straight as you're reaching, as you tilt your head back, reaching for the sun. So you open the tip of your fingers and hold just a little bit of that sun between your hands as you bring those fingers together. And very gently, you're going to bring your hand to the center of your heart. Gently relaxing your shoulders. You're going to tilt your head forward. You're going to open the tip of your fingers and take a nice deep breath. as you bring your praying hands together. As you can feel this energy travel through your body. And as we go through this day, let's pass this light, this energy, this happiness and hope to a stranger in need with a smile or an act of kindness. As I pass my hope, my joy, and my light to you. Namaste. Thank you so much for being in my class today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you again. Namaste.